With 2 World Championships done in Nice and Kona, all eyes now fall onto the IRONMAN 70.3 World Championships in Marbella, Spain. Hola and welcome to another special World Championship edition of A Fighting Chance presented by HOKA. I'm Laura Siddle and let's catch up on what's going to be happening in Spain. Set in the heart of Andalusia on the Spanish coast, Marbella will bring to life the Spanish spirit of flamenco with passion, sunlit shores, vibrant colours and flair. So far, it's been the Norwegians who have taken the world titles. Kasper Stornes and that Norwegian clean sweep in Nice, and then Solveig Lofseth in Kona. But will they dominate again in Spain? Let's take a look at what the athletes will face on the course in Marbella. The 1.9 kilometre, 1.2 mile Roca swim course is an A to B lap in the Mediterranean Sea. Athletes start at one end of the beach in Puerto Banús and swim in a semi-rectangular shape before exiting the water at the opposite end of the beach and hitting T1. The 1 lap 90 kilometre, 56 mile Zoot bike course will provide a challenging but exciting and scenic ride. With a net elevation gain of 1,785 metres, 5,857 feet, the course leaves Puerto Banús Beach, travelling along the famed Golden Mile palm-lined avenue that runs parallel to the sea. Athletes then turn inland and begin the amazing climb to the highest point on the course, around 20 kilometres in. Descending down further inland to the turnaround, athletes will then retrace back to the high point before taking a slightly different road on the descent back to the beautiful marina community of Puerto Banús and T2. The HOKA run course, 21.1 kilometres, 13.1 miles, is 2 loops and takes athletes onto the picturesque Marbella promenade which parallels the Mediterranean Sea. The course then twists and turns inland where athletes will find themselves on one of the classic avenues again, the Golden Mile, before dropping towards the exclusive Puerto Banús Marina. Then a spectacular out and back on the jetty with the Mediterranean on one side and the inner harbour on the other, and which on a clear day you can see Gibraltar and Morocco. After 2 laps, the finish line beckons and the athletes head back to the water's edge and the finish line on the beach. With this picturesque but challenging course, how may this affect the race and our favourites? Let's take a look at who's going to be racing. In our women's race, currently the start list has 6 of the top 10 from Topor last year, including the 3 times IRONMAN 70.3 world champion Taylor Knibb. Additionally, 9 out of the top 13 from Kona are on the start list. The 2021 IRONMAN 70.3 world champion Lucy Charles-Barclay is also listed. Obviously, Kona took its toll on some athletes, and even those who finished may be struggling to bounce back and hold on to form and motivation after the physical and mental challenge of the race in Kona. However, Britain's Kat Matthews will certainly be fired up, having twice finished second at the IRONMAN 70.3 World Championships, both times behind Taylor Knibb, and now 3 times second at the IRONMAN World Championships. Will Marbella be Kat's chance for a title? Fellow Brits Jess Learmonth and Georgia Taylor-Brown have been racing over the middle distance this year, moving up from the Olympic distance, and will also be joined by German Tanja Neubert. So favourites going in? Taylor Knibb, Lucy Charles-Barclay, Kat Matthews, Solveig Lofseth, Georgia Taylor-Brown and perhaps Paula Findlay. In the men's race, every 70.3 world champion since 2019 is on the start list. Jelle Gaines, Rico Bogan, Christian Blumenfeld and Gustav Iden. Iden having won in 2021 and 2019. Only 3 of the top 10 from Topor are racing, but 11 of the top 15 from Nice, including the 2025 IRONMAN World Champion Kasper Stornes, will be there. There are, however, 39 athletes making their 70.3 World Championship debut, a reflection perhaps on the large number of short course athletes that have stepped up to the middle distance. Miguel Hidalgo, Jamie Riddle, Jonas Schomburg, Fabian Kraft, to name a few. As for favourites, it would be hard to go past all the previous 70.3 world champions, along with the IRONMAN world champion Kasper Stornes. Will it be another Norwegian clean sweep, or will Gaines successfully defend? Like the women's race, it could be very open with a lot of athletes able to take their chance. Let's now catch up with our statsman Sam Twine to dig into some more of the data and see how the points for the IRONMAN Pro Series may play out.
The IRONMAN Pro Series all comes down to this, the final race in Marbella. Christian Blumenfeld and Kat Matthews lead the series and have commanding leads, but they don't quite have it sewn up yet. And with the chaos we've seen in World Championship racing so far, you know anything could happen. There is $200,000 on the line for the series winner, but with the top 50 getting paid, every athlete has something to fight for. Starting with the women, Matthews sits atop of the standings, and she has already scored more points than she did in her series win in 2024, but that still may not be enough. Ironman World Champion Solveig Lovseth is still within catching distance, so what would each of them need to walk away with the $200,000? With both of them having the maximum 5 scores already, we can look at their worst score and see how much they can improve. With 3,000 points on offer in Marbella, Matthews can increase her score by up to 500 points and Lovseth by up to 927 points. The key here is that gives Lovseth maximum score of 20,945. Therefore, Matthews needs to finish with a score higher than that to guarantee winning the series. A score of 2,601 points in Marbella would be enough for Matthews, which means finishing inside of 6 minutes and 40 seconds of the race winner. Lovseth can win the series, but she needs to close the gap to Matthews, which means finishing inside of 1 minute and 40 seconds of the race winner and beating Matthews by 6 minutes and 40 seconds. If she finishes more than 1 minute 40 seconds behind the race winner, then Matthews takes the title. Onto the men's, and as with the women's, it's only the top 2 athletes who are fighting for the series title, but the fight is still on for the podium as all the athletes try and prevent another Norwegian sweep. Blumenfeld is in the driver's seat and he will guarantee victory if he finishes inside of 12 minutes and 9 seconds of the winner in Marbella, or if Stornes is more than 7 minutes and 39 seconds back. For Stornes to win, he needs to finish within that 7 minute and 39 second barrier and beat Blumenfeld by more than 12 minutes and 9 seconds. Definitely not impossible, but it would mean a rough day for Blumenfeld. That's what the fight for the IRONMAN Pro Series podium looks like, with $1.7 million of series prize money on the line. I can't wait to see how it plays out.
For a few local tips about Marbella and what to do, we caught up with Spanish athlete Marta Sanchez.
Hola a todos, soy Marta Sánchez, triatleta profesional española, y es todo un orgullo para mí que este año el Mundial de IRONMAN 70.3 se realice en Marbella, en mi país. Lo que más me gusta de la cultura española es que prácticamente todo se celebra, tanto si es una victoria como una derrota, y por supuesto la gastronomía. Si estáis en Marbella, pues un imprescindible es pasear por el casco antiguo y tapear, pero de eso hablaremos más adelante. Consejos para ser un buen visitante, pues palabras básicas como hola, adiós, gracias, por favor, buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Y ya aviso para los triatletas que cenar en España antes de las 8 de la noche es complicado. Pero la buena noticia es que para los acompañantes pues es cuando empieza lo bueno, todo lo que es el ambiente en las calles con música y bailes en directo. Así que hay que encontrar un equilibrio y ellos también se lo merecen, que muchas veces sufren más que nosotros. Y para el fin de semana, si tenéis ya en mente algún restaurante, pues mejor reservar con antelación porque es una zona muy turística y que no tengáis ningún problema para celebrar vuestra gran victoria. Si nunca habéis competido en España, pues esperad que os reciban como de la familia. Os van a animar muchísimo, tanto si os conocen como si no. Vais a escuchar palabras como ánimos, venga, tú puedes, máquina, hasta el final. Así que nada, sobre todo disfrutarlo y también, como en cada carrera, pues ser respetuosos con el medio ambiente. Y lo dicho, en España se celebra todo, así que nos vemos en Marbella.
There's a 70.3 world title on the line and the IRONMAN Pro Series title up for grabs for our women and men in Marbella. Be sure to catch all the action on IRONMAN Now, Outside TV, DAZN and L'Equipe.